Trevor Bai. I'm here today with my daughter Alexia, my son Evan, and we are on a mission to answer the question, why is intercession and prayer for Israel so important? Well, come and join us as we talk to Krista Smith.
So why intercession for Israel? I kind of like something in my mind just wants to say, is that really a question? You know, God has said, I've set watchmen on your wall. You who call upon the name of the Lord, do not keep silent. So for me, it's that we see that this is what God is doing. It's what's in his heart. And we also know that it's the one thing in all the Bible that he said he would do with all of his heart. And the amazing thing, why Israel in this particular hour, we are seeing movement. We are seeing things happening in the earth that were prophesied thousands of years ago and that, haven't happened, that prophets long to see. And they're actually happening in our day. And to me, I feel that it is a wake-up call for those who have eyes to see that the things that God said are coming to pass. And so if those things are coming to pass, then what else was said? And when we look even into the New Testament in Acts 3:21, where it says he, in the New Living Translation anyway, it says he, referring to Jesus, must remain in heaven until the restoration of all things as spoken of long ago by the holy prophets. So to me, the question is, we, as the church, need to ask ourselves, well, what was spoken of by the holy prophets? And when we look into Ezekiel, Zechariah, Jeremiah, Isaiah, when we look into what the holy prophets said, it's all about the restoration of Israel. This is what God is doing from start to finish, from Genesis to Revelation. There's a story unfolding, and it has more to do with Israel than it does with my personal salvation. And that's what I see when I look in Scripture. And for me, it was so eye-opening when I finally got the revelation, because it was like I really had to go back and read the Bible all over again. And frankly, when I got the revelation, it was because I had basically been being spoon-fed some scriptures, been in church most of my life, and so hearing the word, having it in my heart, but I needed to read it in context. And when I started reading it straight through, I started realizing what was being said, who was being spoken to, and I was like, why isn't the church teaching this? These promises, yes, were grafted in, but many of them were first to Israel. So much of the Bible is for the church, but it wasn't about the church. And so we have to learn how to properly apply the scriptures. And so for me, why Israel? It's because it's the most important thing to the God that I serve and love with all of my heart. And so why not Israel? It literally should be the most important agenda item, because he said, seek first his kingdom and his righteousness, and all things will be added unto you. So I know if I just continue on this path, the path of righteousness, seeking what's important to him, he's going to take care of all the rest.